Eternities, all this stuff stacked up. Looking so good. So many boxes of stuff. Let's go. That's not even all of it. That's just all I put up there. But I want to rip or ship for you today. Tons of new stuff in there. I know it's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as Final Fantasy. We'll put it that way. But here we are, ready to rock and roll, ripping or shipping for you today, as we're gonna have some fun. If not, we'll just hang out, take it easy. If anyone has any questions about Edge of Eternity, I pre-released last night. I'll definitely tell you I did not like it, but it's still very pretty. It might have been my pool. Maybe I just had a bad pool. Who knows? But is what it is. But yeah, chat. Here we are for the afternoon. Let me get a ping in the Discord. Skip it. This one. Go there. And go there. Copy, share it. Copy. Up. Close it. Discord. There. Almost there. Exclamation point. Paste it. There we go, chat. I hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Today we have Edge of Eternities in stock, as well as we did get some foil promo packs that I finally got listed. And I also have some Commander Masters draft packs. That's all new. We've been selling Final Fantasy like crazy over the last couple of days, so we're down to 31 packs remaining, which is just nuts. I'll actually do a confirmation that I have the right count before we wipe out and I screw it up somehow. But yeah, so that's cool. And we sold a whole bunch. Let's see. So it was 28 Final Fantasies over overnight, basically. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 8 of them. That 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I have more boxes. That's right. I have one box left. Perfect. So I got to rip that last box. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, we get in there. That box is it. So that would be 31. Is that what it says for Final Fantasy? But I hope everyone's doing well. Tons of good stuff today. 31. Perfect. I got the right amount. Perfect. Just use that box in case we need these. That'll work perfect. Yeah, chat. Happy to rip, happy to ship. Edge of Eternities today. Oh, that light's off. One sec. Be right back. There's a light missing. We had a pretty successful bulk sale, though I will say I wanted more actual bulk boxes to sell during my Whatnot stream earlier today. But now I'm ready to rock and roll, rip and ship for you guys. Tons of Edge of Eternities out there, collectors and play packs. Play packs are priced very well, in my opinion. Collectors are a little bit expensive, but not bad compared to the current market price. I got them at a decent price. I did pull a tomb, yeah. Ooh, we can look at that. So chat. Yesterday I opened 2 collector boxes, one from the shop, one from our shipping grouping. These are the keepers that I'm keeping. We have that Shamla. This is a Mark Poole art. I didn't know he did this one. It looks so good. Then we got the Space-Time Anomaly. Extinguishers, Battleship, and Extended looks good. We got a Reflecting Pool. I happen to like the non-foil because the foil seems a little bit foggy to me. Echoing Deeps looks awesome. We got the Nova Hellkite in foil. So good. It's in Japanese. Chat. Why? Why is Wizards doing this to me? I want it in English. It looks so good, but now it's in Japanese and it's dumb. Sorry. Dust Bowl. Well, until I get an English one. Dust Bowl, borderless. Looks great. That Void Altar looks so good. That art looks cool. I don't know. Gemstone Caverns in foil. Yeah, one of the better foils out there. I would keep a non-foil, though, for sure. Crystal Quarry. We got the Mutavault. This is one that looks really foggy to me. I think a non-foil is probably better for it. Endstone, that just looks awesome. An extended art, no less. A high market. Power Depot. I kept the regular foil. I have a Galaxy foil of that too. We got an Eldrazi Temple in the poster art. Ancient Tomb, so good. Lauren, you got a really cool art, but I like this art more personally. No offense to your art, but this one's my favorite of them. That Cascading Cataracts looks great. Lava Claw Reaches. Wandering Fumarole looks good. And that art. I didn't get the card, but I got the art, so that was fun. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the Ancient Tomb, still great either way, but yeah. So then this is all the other stuff that I will probably, as I dig through, will be sold at some point. After all the bulk sales. Patrolling Pinnacle. We got that guy in Japanese as well. It's dumb. Sacred Foundry. So we did get shocks. Lots of shocks. Moxite Refinery. Consult the Star Charts. Hyalda. She did some work. Long range. We got a Blast Zone. I didn't like the Blast Zone enough to set it aside. Lightstall Inquisitor. Terminal Velocity. Radiant Summit. Possibility Technician. The Shambling Vent as well. That looks so good. Seer Vondam. Memnon, the right hand. Solar Array. This is a really cool card. I don't know what Sunburst does, though, so I have to look it up. I just haven't looked it up yet. Sledgecast Sea Chip. Loading Zone. Ooh, we got a Breeding Pool and foil. Always nice to get a shock. The Eternity Elevator just looks kind of cool. Kilo. Entropic Battlecruiser. Glittering Mastiff. Rust Harvester. Inkmoth Nexus. It's a cool art, but I don't like the posters as much as I like the half cuts. That's just personal opinion to it. Pinnacle Star Cage. Entropic Battlecruiser. Evendo. Elgie. Then we got the Devastating Onslaught and Showcase. That guy again. This one's actually a pretty good card. Green, white, X. Vernal Fen. Lumen Class Frigate. The Symbiosis Exploration Brood Ship. Thrumming Hive Pool is actually a pretty good one. Biotech. Surge. Ice Till. I have 2 Thespian Stages. You need the black guy card. This one. Do you want it in foil or non-foil? I don't think it's worth much, but do you want it in foil or non-foil? Yes? Yes. You let me know if you want foil or not. Foil, got it. Cool. Bioengineering. Mutinous. That guy. Hardened Contaminant. Actually, I set you aside. I don't have that one set aside. That's one of the... Is that... No, that is the angel from the freaking Japanese one. Right? This is the same. Now at least I know what it does. Hey, look at that. Oh, no, it's a different angel. What? It has a different warp cost. Yeah, it is a different... There's a comma there. Anyways, I got 2 angels now. Good me. Thank you, Rune. I appreciate that. I had no idea. No, it's a different angel, yet the same casting cost. It confused me. That's what happens when you have Japanese instead of English. You can buy a collector, yeah. It's available right there. Hit it. Ready, set, go. $45 is your free shipping. So if you add another extra pack on there or something, then you'll get free shipping. Insight Engine. Sacred Foundry again, so that's nice. The Thespian Stage is cool. Singularity Rupture was the Buy a Box promo. Beyond Quiet. Quantum Riddler. That Sphinx is cool. In the show, it should be pinned right there. Yeah, if you want me to, Vassar. It's up to you. I'll either rip it or ship it. Moonlit Terminal. Starwinder is a kind of cool Leviathan. Bioengineer. Sir, that one, this one, this one. Galaxy Foil. Watery Grave. That was our biggest hit of the group. Space Anomaly, Extinguished Battleship, and Requiem. Where is the Tezzeret? What did I do with the Tezzeret? That's concerning. How did I... We didn't... Oh, did I not do this stack? Is this the other stack? What was this stack? Yeah, I didn't do this stack. That's why. Yeah, he already messaged me on it. Mystifying Maze. Moonlit Meditation. Nice. The Tanuk. This is actually a pretty big one right now. Frenzied. That one. Shambling Vents again. The Vault. That one. Lumbering Falls is... I didn't like the art that much. Biotech. Sammy. Yeah, any of you guys, if you want to grab one, go for it. Or multiple. Whatever you want to do. I will rip all 263 of them if you want all 263 of them. Sammy. Insight. This guy, non-foil. Halia. Another Breeding Pool. Always nice. Exploration. Weapons Manufacturer. That Creeping Tar Pit looks pretty good. I would like it in non-foil. The foil is a little distracting to me. Secluded Starforge is kind of nice. Alia, Coral. There's a high market again. Very nice. LG Planer, that guy. Venzo Brush. That we had a little bit of middle ground here. Paying for all Vernal Fen. Then the Lava Claw Reaches that I showed earlier out of my keepers. But we did get the Darkness in poster, so that's kind of cool. I think Darkness is a fun card. It's basically an instant fog for black. Weapons Manufacturing, that one. There's a Stomping Grounds. There is a Galaxy Foil Blast Zone, followed by a Godless Shrine as well. Just some crazy stuff out of that pack. Radiant Summit, Bioengineer, Sterling Wildwoods. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, the Darkness was cool. Elgi, Beyond the Quiet, Surge, Pain. That Void Altar is actually pretty big. I think we set a non-foil aside. That one. Consult, Tezzeret, Cruel Captain. That is a biggie. And then we got the Sliver Overlord as well. Very nice. Yeah, so it was... I pulled four showcases. Four showcases out of 2 boxes and 2 packs. So I think there's a possibility of extra, is what I'm seeing. The Waking Haven is a very good one. Then, oh yeah, no, it was one more. So that means so I pulled 2 showcases per box and pulled 1 out of the packs. That's right, because we got the anime lady. Ouroborid is great. Galaxy Foil Power Depot, so good. Loading Zone, Surge Conductor, and a Bioengineer. So all around, just some solid stuff. I really enjoy these packs. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, if anyone wants to rip them, wants to ship them, whatever you'd like to do, I did pretty well. I hopefully could do well for you as well. Lots of wells. But yeah, need to actually get a couple of these into hard sleeves before I forget. The Tezzeret. I already misplaced the Tezzeret. But yeah, chat. Happy to rip or ship. Was that popular? You're giving me some up arrows. I appreciate that. Upward arrows. 365 and a heart. I missed that one earlier. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Bomb a building? No. No? What is that? What are you talking about? Okay, well that was easy. That's an easy block. You're too easy, Haps. Too easy. Get good. Didn't it block it? Wait. There it goes. Too easy. How is it still sending? That's interesting. We can mute him too. There we go. Mute and ban. Too easy. Get good. Some people are dumb. I really don't like dumb people. Chat. Just saying. I don't, like, why would you spam that? That's like the stupidest thing you could possibly do. But anyways, chat. If you want to rip, you want to ship, we got all sorts of great stuff floating out here, spinning around in circles. Gotta get some hard sleeves on these. Yeah, they do. And they get it. It is what it is, but it's just stupid. People are dumb. But I appreciate all the smart ones in here, especially those that like the Edge of Eternity's collectors. Happy to rip, happy to ship. Any of that stuff that's in there. We can pull good for you for sure. Also, if you get the chance, hit a follow if you haven't done so already. Love to build up some followers. Got 6 likes, 2 followers. We'll take that. That's a pretty good start. I got all those bulk boxes to pack. So I used to sell out of bulk every time I did a bulk show, and now no one wants my bulk. No one even wanted the rare bulk. What happened to all those people that would buy out my stuff? They all just leave? Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, that's an adventure. And unfortunately, I can't offer it on here because the flat rate, they don't do flat rate shipping boxes that I can make work at this point. Probably the best way to put it. That's no fun. It's pre-release weekend, and actually, that might be part of the reason why sales might be slow during the day. I may do, if we don't do much in the first like hour or so here, I may just pick up a night stream as well and work on getting these boxes packed. I already requested the USPS delivery or pickup, so we're in good shape there. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll hang out, take it easy. I think I counted 14 different bulk boxes that have to be packed or are already packed for the ship up. Open a play box. I opened some play, but I didn't open a box myself. There's boxes that are open for like selling because I fill up the shelf with it. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to rip, you'd like to ship, all sorts of good stuff in here. It keeps telling me to put up Final Fantasy, but that's not the focus today. So I'm not going to do that. Um, but yeah. I didn't do a full box. So the collector kind of satisfied some of the chases I was after. Because I got technically both angels, the dragon, and the ancient tomb. So I was ready with that one. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna kind of hold back, and then we'll see how we sell, especially the speed at which we've been like doing the Final Fantasy sellout. Like the recommended restock for me is 2,500 packs of Final Fantasy based on the speed at which we sold that last stuff. So it's one of those like, okay, well, I might go through all these before we even have a chance. So I'm kind of waiting to see what we do. Yeah, no, and I won't have it back in stock either because the price point's too high. So I can't be at the $8 a pack when I have to pay 220 a box, right? I used my previous cost to get there, and that's just kind of how I base it. So yeah, it won't come back in stock at this rate, at the current rate. Now, if they do a reprint, maybe if it gets back down there, but that's supposed to be not until like November, December timelines, which is no fun. Yeah, chat. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Tons of good stuff in the shop. We now have promo packs. Of course, we have Edge of Eternities. We also have uh, Commander Masters Draft. We built Lord of the Rings set. So a little bit of everything has been added in now. And we are still on fighting to get through the sales targets for the end of the month. For the rankings, we are ranked 114 now because it was a really busy last couple of days. So we've got to make up some of that gap space to get back on there. I figured Edge of Eternities has a good shot at doing it at some point this weekend. I just don't know when. And see what we can do there. Happy to rip or ship anything we got in that shop, though. Doesn't make a difference to me. It's all fun and games for me. And we can pull some good stuff for you. We have draft, set, play, collector, old school booster. We've got box toppers, promo packs, jumpstart, clue, and mystery booster 2 for Magic, and then a ton of different stuff for Pokemon as well. So if you're looking for that stuff, good opportunities abound. We've hit some crazy stuff over the last couple weeks. Kaladesh had that Chrome Mox invention. We hit a terrestrialized Charizard, and we also hit a I don't know the SAR, not SAR, I don't know, the Moltres, the expensive Moltres, whichever one that one was. So just rocking and rolling and having a good time. Would love to rip or ship for you anything that's in that their shop. And if you have ordered and I've missed it because it's not popping up in chat, just let me know. Feel like I'm hasn't updated yet. Are you on TikTok? This is TikTok. Are you on TikTok? Welcome to TikTok. This is live on TikTok and YouTube, I guess. Technically on YouTube as well. But the purchasing power, the purchasing is available on here. Yeah, I stream on Whatnot as well. TikTok's been a lot more enjoyable. There's a lot better functions for sellers here, so I've been and just have a good time. Yeah, chat. Happy to rip, happy to ship, all sorts of good stuff. Both Magic and Pokemon available. I did get those some of the promo packs. I have a lot more to build and a lot more still on their way. I also found there was a deal that popped up today that was Core 2019. So we have Core 2020, I think. Ooh, some Shrouded Fable. Let's go. Let me go get them. And that was for Ryan. Ryan, rip or ship for you, Ryan, while I go get them. One of these boxes. Oh. Let's not feed the scalpers, please. Well, have you found any scalpers today? Because I'm not a scalper. I offer prices that are similar to the purchase price. So it's all good. Why are these buttons not clicking? There we go. Good reason. All right. You said rip. Rip is good. I tried to sell these in a shop recently within the last few months, so they have the leftover stickers on. Let's see what we can do for you. Good luck, Ryan, on some Shrouded Fables. Krogunk, Stuffle, Zubat, Dewskull, Malamar, Janny's Secret Art, the Eye Guy, Power Glass, Golbat, ooh, and a Reveroom EX textured foil. That's a good start. That looks great. Congrats on that. Plus the basic energy in reverse hollow. Yeah, I don't know this side either. I understand. One of these sides is going to open. Yeah. Maybe. There we go. Got it. Always ship? Yeah. Maybe? I don't remember. Maybe it was that specific show, but today we happily rip Houndour, Inky, Rowlet, Horsey, the Machinations, Sylveon, Binding Mochi, ooh, Caparaja, Hexorus, and a Caparaja in a different foil. Very nice. Yeah, on here, I like to be rip and ship. So happy to rip for you, happy to ship either way. Dusclops, Meowth, Zora, Houndour, Weevil, Cassiopeia, Kyurem, Houndoom, Inky, ooh, and the Death Noir. That's a cool looking art. I like that one. And the Drowsy, Joltik, Horsey, Koufant, Kyurem, Night Stretcher, Yveltal, Drowsy, Crobat, and a Cresselia. Very nice. Reverse hollow energy as well. You're looking for gold? Got it. Toxicroak, Dewskull, Beware, yeah. Inky, Cassiopeia, Hypno, Academy at Night, Stuffle, Toxicroak, ooh, a Perchant, or a Peturunt, EX as well. Nice double EX so far. Very nice. That looks cool. Very nice indeed. 2 EXs. I like the texture on them. So got 4 to go. We've got a Varoom, Absol, Fracture, Dewskull, Academy of Night, Kyurem, Night Stretcher, Varoom, Rowlet, and a Zoroark. Zoroark, oh my goodness. And a basic energy. How's that way? Up next, we've got Houndoom, Eevee, Dartrix, Persian, Malamar, Powerglass, Crobat, Houndour, Crobat, and a Dusknoir again. Interesting. With the reverse hollow basic energy. Doing homework and watching. Nice. Horsey, Deuceclops, Beware, Sneasel, Colress, Tenacity, Iron Moth, Future looks cool. Evatil, Drowsy, Zubat, and another Cresselia with a basic. Last pack magic. Let's see it. Seadra, Kroga, Golbat, Persian, Colress, Iron Moth again, Evatil, Stuffle, Seadra, ooh, and a Petrunt EX. You hit 2 Petrunt EXs. Just 2 different. One's textured, one's starry. What's the difference? How do you even know? They both have the same, it's just different looking stars on it. That's interesting. I don't know why that is. But anyway, which way? Got 2 textured, 1 star. EXs coming your way. Which is better? I have no idea. I think they're the exact same card, just different treatments. And then the Reveroom and that really cool art. Congrats on that, Ryan. Not bad. We'll take it. The left one is better. Cool. So the texture is better than the star. Interesting. Ryan, thank you very much for going in on that. I appreciate it. It's good stuff. It's always an interesting set to open. Most of the Pokemon we have is interesting. Some of the older stuff is a little bit rough to open because that was before they started doing all these extra treatments too. I appreciate you saying so. Yeah, I'm trying not to do direct follow to TCG. So it's like I offer whatever a standard markup is against my cost. So sometimes I'm at TCG, other times I'm below TCG, and other times I might be above depending on what I bought it for. But happy to offer whatever I can, whenever I can. That one box looks like it's gonna fall. Oh, it's just the angle it was at. Fixed it. Yeah, chat. For Magic, Edge of Eternities is in stock. If you need some of it, go for it. There's also now promo packs. The foil ones are built. I haven't gotten to the non-foil ones, as well as some box toppers are in there as well. It's just Aether Drift so far. Yeah, it was incredibly slow, and it's been incredibly slow for a while. That's why I haven't really run the show. And the problem is that I think most of the people that were actually interested in bulk are no longer on the platform. Because everyone that's on the platform is very like heavy gambly, go in, get a lot of product, and they have too much bulk already. So it's just one of those. It's that situation. It is what it is, right? So yeah. It's actually driving me nuts that I can't move it faster. But there's not much I can do about it. Worst case, my wife's like, worst case, we're literally gonna take it to some of the conventions next year and just give it away. So that's fine. But yeah. We went through it a little bit earlier with Lauren, but Zenway's here now. So my this is my keep stack so far. Obviously, some stuff will be swapped out depending on if I open more. We got the Shambling Vents. That Mark Pool art is so good. I'm leaning towards non-foils right now. The foiling seems a little bit foggy in some of these. You'll see in a little bit. We had the Space Anomaly, looks so good. Extinguisher Battleship. The Reflecting Pool looks really good. Of course, Echoing Deeps. Like, yes. We hit the Nova Hellkite in foil, so I one chase down, thank goodness. We have that Angel. And then we have Iceman Wins the Game. I don't even know which angel. It's different than this angel, which is hilarious to me. But yeah, I don't know. Until I get a normal one, I've got the Japanese one. It is 2 showcases per box this time, which is kind of crazy. Dust Bowl, Void Altar. We've got that art. Probably move the art to back. Gemstone Caverns in foil, so good. Probably, if I get it without foil, I would probably sell the foil. We got Crystal Quarry. We hit a Mutavault in foil. Very nice. Exalted Sunborn. Yeah, that one. The Endstone Extended looks so good. High Market, of course. Power Depot. I also have this in Galaxy. Eldrazi Temple. Ancient Tomb. So nice. Love it. So happy to hit that of all of them. Non-foil, don't have to worry about it. Just good. The Cataracts looks good. Lava Claw, Wandering Fumarole, and then a couple art cards. So that's my keep stack so far. This is the remaining. Obviously, Zenway, if there's cards you need out of it, let me know. Start on the first half. We got the Munitions Massacre. Mutinous Massacre, I can read. We got that lady in Japanese, of course. Could never not have it in Japanese. Ouroboros is a really good card. Loading Zone. Surge, Bioengineer. Surge, Moonlit. We got a Mystifying Maze. Frenzied. Trail. Shambling Vent. Memorial Vault. I probably should alphabetize these at some point here. The Waste Waker. Lumbering Falls. Biotech. Sammy. Insight Engine. That guy. The Osteoharmonist. Alia. I've got a couple of her. You need a Surge Conductor. You just like that one specifically. There you go. I don't think it's that expensive. I don't think I have another art of it either. We got Halia, Exploration Brood Ship, Weapon Manufacturing, Ice Tail, Secluded Starforge, that one, another Halia, Realm of the Void, another High Market. How much Halia? I don't know. I'm not really selling them here though, because there's no way to sell singles here, but I can check, I can scan it, get an idea of what she's going for these days. I've got a bunch of them, so so right now the normal version is $1 and $4 for the foil, and the borderless like is $3 for her. So if you give it a couple days, she'll be bulk. Yeah, she's gonna be bulk. So if you go in and you want one and you pick up some packs, I will just toss you one of her. Ice Till, Secluded, another Halia. Jeez, yeah, that's probably why. I've already seen 3 of her. She looks cool. Yeah, she's gonna be bulk. You need a set of her too. Do you prefer foil over non-foil? Which do you prefer? Whichever. That's not helpful. Where'd the other one go? I don't know where the other one went. Okay. We'll see if we find the other version as well. It should be in there. Foil. Good. Thank you. Easy, easy. Secluded. That hatchery. Coral of the Void again. High Market. I think this is where we're. Algae. Planetary Annihilation. Another Void. Razgot. Sunset Saboteur. I actually really liked using this card. It was a little obnoxious with the +1/+1s, but he was fun. Escort. Another Blast Zone. Uthros. Pain. Vernal. Hard Light. That Lava Claw looks so good. Weapon Manufacturing, Horizon, Consult the Stars, Radiant Summit, Bioengineer. We got a Sterling Wildwood in foil. That guy again, Beyond the Quiet, Surge Conductor, Pain for All. That one. Consult. We got a Galaxy Foil Power Depot. You need a Consult. What was the Consult the Star Charts? Yeah, that's actually a really good one. Someone used that a bunch against me. I didn't enjoy it. That Power Depot's neat. Need at least 4 consults. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. There's 2. I don't think we've seen one otherwise. You would have mentioned it. The black full art one. This guy, Elgie. Okay. That we got the Waking Haven, which was up there on the list. We got the Sliver Overlord, which is cool. We got the Void Altar, the Godless Shrine in foil. None of this works. This is just a couple of the people that are in here are my regulars, and so I've done bundles on whatnot for them. So a couple of them ask for stuff and get it, but otherwise, I can't sell singles on TikTok. We're just talking about it, but you can rip or ship if that's something you are interested in. Godless Shrine again. Oh, there's another Blast Zone. Where did that other one go? I want to put those next. So we're just looking at singles is what we're primarily doing, and a couple of people who shop with me in multiple places are setting a couple cards aside. Follow this guy everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. I think he's outside my window right now. Stomping Grounds as well. We got a Darkness. That thing is cool. I was pleased that they put Darkness back in. Creeping Tar Pit, Breeding Pool as well, so we got another shock. The Tanuk Steadfast Second. Have Warp 3. He would be interesting in some of them, like Cloud maybe, or Cap. Sacred Foundry again. Breeding Pool again, so, and another Sacred Foundry right there. Shocks are very common in this, even though they're rares, but they're common. Patrolling, we got Japanese again, Moxite, Consult Media, that's 3. That's the other Halia. There you go. Long Range, Blast Zone again, Radiant, Possibility, Shambling, Seer, Memnon, Solar Array. That's going in the keep. I've seen it enough times now that I want it. What's my whatnot? Iceman1347, same name. 1 less 1 depending on which username you see. It's annoying. It won't let me sync them. Kilo, Apogee Mind, Entropic, Glittering. Oh, you need the Seer. Seer. Go Pinnacle, Entropic, Elgie again. Did you want it? You know, you've got foil. I set foil aside. You're good. Devastating Onslaught, Vernal, Lumen. And the top patrolling this guy. Sure. Terria Symbiosis, Exploration Brood Ship. Thrumming Hive Pool I thought was cool. Biotech, Surge, Ice Till, Thespian Stage, Bioengineer. Mutinous Massacre, that one, that guy, Insight, another Thespian Stage, Singularity. This was the Buy a Box promo. Pretty cool Buy a Box. Quiet. I lost a game because of this stupid card. I had the guy at 4 health and he top decked it to wipe my board. Quantum Riddler, Moonlit Meditation, Terminal Velocity, Starwinder, Bioengineer, Sunset Seer, Random, Requiem. That was my promo card. This thing, I used it at one point to draw 10 cards. That probably was the doom of my day. Space, Extinguish, and another Requiem. So that's a lot of the stuff. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate that. But yeah. So typically on Whatnot, I do singles because you can't really do them over here. Space? Is there a space card? Space Time Anomaly. Yeah. I kept the non-foil. So I got lucky with 2 of them. Yeah, I'll add that to your stack. Anyway. It's all good. Goes with Hope. Fair. But yeah, chat. So, primarily today we want to rip or ship if that's something you want to do. All sorts of crazy stuff in there. Edge of Eternities is in stock. It's actually out there spinning around in circles. We were just going through the stack. Yeah, I pulled well. I was pleased. And then, sorry, you wanted the Galaxy Foil Watery Grave, and I also have a Tezzeret, which is pretty cool. So yeah, when you all of a sudden you add the Tezzeret to it, I pulled really, really well. But yeah. So I'd be happy to rip or ship for any one of you. Whatever you're thinking. Whatever you'd like to do. Well, these 2 aren't at least. But yeah, the other ones are. Yeah, if I got that stupid angel in English, I'd be very happy. But the Tezzeret's really cool. He's a fun card. He might be fun in like a Cloud deck or a Cap deck. A lot of artifacts in there. Damn. Lots of fun. And then of course Galaxy, though I will say it is really, other than the studio lights, it's actually hard to see the Galaxy in normal lighting. I don't know if that's just because it's such a dark card, but in the studio lights it's better at least. Yeah, chat. All sorts of good stuff. Happy to rip, happy to ship for you. All that fun stuff out there spinning. We got product. Product for days. Zenway, I do have a box set aside for you that you asked me to do for your bundle, so I've got that. I also set aside one of those 1 to 250 boxes, and you still have the revised lands box as well. Which is cool. No one bid on the... Yeah, Raven. Yeah, yeah. Keep an eye on my schedule. I haven't nailed it down for this next week yet, but we'll definitely be doing some singles. I'll be moving some of the Edge of Eternity stuff and all my other massive singles, though we did really well on our singles this last week. But yeah, right now we're just primarily just ripping and shipping on here. They haven't. There is a way. I know a way to do it, but I haven't figured out how to make it function correctly yet. Um, where I could create a listing and build like 5 different item numbers and then correspond it to a number on screen of a card, and then we could sell singles that way. It seems like it's too much work though, and I just want to be like rip and ship. I want to dig too much into it. So that's a thing. Um, yeah. And otherwise, we tried to do bulk today, and it was really kind of slow. There are a lot of people. Could I create bundles on here? Yes, ish. Ish? Yes, ish. The fees are better here, so it'd be nice if I can. I just have to figure out how to make the shipping work because I can't flat rate ship here. I haven't figured, like, I haven't made it work yet. I've broke way too many things and messed up stuff, so that's the only hard part. So when the bundle goes over here, it's probably going to be at the normal ship rate. Yeah, so I can. Let's put it this way, I can. It's just a matter of deciding how shipping gets done. That's all. And honestly, it might be easier just to make a nice little whatever I can slam it into a box without worrying about will it fit in the flat rate. So yeah. Do I have precons? Yes is the short answer. No is they're not built yet. Those are coming soon. Right now, I'm working on getting all my promo packs listed because I just got a bunch of those in. And so then I want to work on getting precons. So I will have them. They will primarily be, let's see, I have Starter, Fallout, some Doctor Who, and a little bit of other miscellaneous stuff around that. Like, I think I have a couple Kamigawa things. I was surprised. One of the Kamigawas is almost $100 now. It's insane. So yeah, it's crazy. But if anyone would like to rip or ship, have at it. Which one? The Buckle Up. Buckle Up is now there. 90 something when I did it a couple days ago. Archangel of Tithes. I don't have an Archangel of Tithes right now. Yeah, that one pumped recently. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's lack of supply, but I was surprised how high it got. Yeah, still a work in progress. We're probably like 3 weeks into TikTok, or maybe 4 weeks in of TikTok right now, and so it's kind of been learning experiences for all of this. I will say that we are still working on getting into that deals surge right now, and need for Angel Commander makes sense, yeah. So right now, our progress level is where'd it go? It's in here somewhere. Where is it? It's this one. So right now we are ranked 114. So we fell below the 100 mark because I was out. So we're at 114. How do I reach it? I have to make or sell more stuff. So the way in which it works is the top 100 in sales by the end of the month will receive $1,000 in coupons for their community. The top 40 get 2,000. I already forgot. Get 2,000. The top 10 get 3,000, and the number one sale gets $10,000 of ad credits. I won't be number one. Not worried about it because that one's easily. Yeah, you have to do 6 figures in sales, and there's no way I would do that. But it shouldn't take much to get back on the top 100. We were actually trending in the 70s up until I had got busy for my birthday. So, yeah, yeah. We actually had stocked up. Oh yeah, fully loaded, all sorts of stuff. We actually had a whole bunch of orders of Final Fantasy overnight. I'm curious because I know one of the so influencers. Oh, thank you for the lightning bolts. I appreciate it. Influencers earn a percentage of the sale on TikTok, right? And so if you get picked up by an influencer in a video and you have sales, you're gonna pay commission. I only pay 2% because I'm new and I don't push a lot of the rest of it. But someone picked it up yesterday and I started getting Final Fantasy sales. So my guess is someone did a video that said, hey, this is the cheapest Final Fantasy play pack on TikTok, because I think I probably am the cheapest Final Fantasy that's left. And there is only, where we get to 31, I think, left. 31 Final Fantasy play packs remaining out of my, I don't know, I had nearly 1,000 packs, I think, something like that. So it's been insane. Crazy stuff. Yeah, happy to rip, happy to ship, all that fun stuff. Make sure oh, solid pulls. Okay. Yeah, I got solid pulls. Here, we'll take a peek. These are my keepers. These are the ones I'm keeping. I like the solar array. Most of it's because of art, but some of them are pretty good too. Space time, extinguish, we have reflecting pool, echoing deeps, Nova, Hellkite, and foils. So good. The reclaimer. This one in Japanese that I don't remember ever. Dust Bowl, the Void Altar, Gemstone Caverns and foil. So good. Crystal Quarry, Mutavault as well. Endstone, High Market, Power Depot, Eldrazi Temple's nice. Ancient Tomb, one of the tops. These are all this you can get in a play pack. You can get this. It's very, very, very rare, but you can get that. This style of art you can only get in collectors, right? And then Galaxy, this version in Galaxy foil is only available in collectors. And yeah, so it's just the difference. This gold border is available like that in play, but the borderless is not. One fumarole and some art. Yeah, they did some really good art in this one. I'm very pleased with it for the art specifically. And then I hit a Watery Grave Galaxy, and I hit the Tezzeret as well in borderless. So he's big as well. These two I think are both over 100 or were over 100. Yeah, some crazy stuff. Shocklands themselves are pretty common. For a rare card, they're common, which I think was intentional. Honestly, I think they just kind of flooded it a little bit. And so overall, I think I pulled very well. Oh, we also got the Sliver Overlord. Let me just pull this section up. One sec. There we go. That'll feel better. Then I don't have to dig as deep. So we hit the Sliver Overlord, which is the weird looking like comic book art. Top load the Overlord. Do you think so? I don't think it stays. I think it drops. But we'll see. It was 200. No, it wasn't. Wasn't it like 50? Maybe it's 200. If it is, then I'll get it in the thing. I just didn't think it was there. Mana Confluence. That's awesome. That's a freaking great pull. Considered showcase foil. Oh, maybe I only saw the non-foil. What is the foil going for? Oh, it is 200 for the foil. Damn. Okay, you are correct. I didn't realize that. I only saw the non-foil. I was like, oh yeah, the foil can't be that much more. All right, fine. I pulled really well. You accept tips? No, thank you. Black full art in your nice. Okay. Also, I need to sleeve it. You know, I actually take really good care of cards here, that I'm not all that worried about it. I got yelled at a few days ago or a week ago by someone who's like, "You rip packs. If you ripped those, I'd yell at you." And I was like, "Yeah, and I ban you, so that's fine. Okay, I'll do mine and you do yours." There. Now it's in a hard sleeve. Man, that means I pulled really, really well. Any bundles? What do you mean bundles? I didn't buy any bundles. If that's what you're asking. No, I don't. It was a week ago. Yeah. So I know everything is really random here. It is what it is. Yeah, no, I don't like buying the extra stuff usually because it's usually not worth it. Dollar for dollar. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to rip, you'd like to ship, let me know. If we're quiet today, then I'll probably pick up a show tonight and just use the afternoon to, I don't know, recover from golf yesterday. My God, it was so hot. Yeah. See, the bundles don't come with collectors. So you're just getting play packs and a few extra things and maybe a promo card or something. And I would just rather buy the play boxes. Recover, it's important, right? Yesterday, so we were golfing in southern Wisconsin is where we went for this golf, and it was like 80, but the sun kept cutting out, and it was probably 75% humidity. And it was oppressive. Oh yeah, we had tons of Gatorade and water and all that stuff, but it's just one of those like today, the kids woke us up early at like 7 o'clock, and I went to bed late because the pre-release last night, um, they had 48 pre-releasers, people playing in the pre-release, which is the most I've ever seen there. On top of 18 people doing Commander, so they had over 60 people at the shop. But the problem is, the more people you add, the longer it takes, and so every round went to time and round. On top of the fact that this set is very slow, very very slow, and so it was just kind of crazy like that. And so we didn't get back till almost midnight, and it was a long day. I was falling asleep in my third game. I finally was just like, I'm just gonna let him win. I had lost it. The shop was just slammed. Crazy how busy it was, which is a good thing, by the way. That's a good thing. That's not a complaint. After my first round, I sat at table one. I was like, yes, I'm doing well, and then that kid just annihilated me. Yeah, it's so I fully identified that the problem that exists is the amount of chain of events you have to plan for. Each time you have a card, like the next card you draw, you got to decide: are you gonna warp in? Are you playing void? Did you station in the right order? Like people spend a lot of time, and I mean like minutes upon minutes on their turns. And when you only have 50 minutes in the round, you're shot, right? Like you'll get I had a 45-minute game. Yeah, it does. It's not easy. It in This is very trick and combo mechanic heavy. And that's not my cup of tea. I don't play that. I like my aggro decks where like Final Fantasy, I like dropping my stuff out, play the curve. If you win it, great. If they somehow stall you out, you lose and you're done. And that's it. And this was completely, my God, some of the combinations that these people think up. I was like, they're explaining 7 steps through their play. And I'm like, dude, that took you 10 minutes to get through. So yeah, I'm not patient in this at all. And that's probably going to be the downfall of the set for me. I felt this way about Karlov as well. Karlov was very trick heavy. Aether Drift felt too mechanic heavy, like that type of stuff. Whereas Tarkir Dragonstorm wasn't bad, and Final Fantasy, while not very well designed for limited, was still pretty good. Yeah, I have no idea. It's a crapshoot each time right now. The interesting part is I don't like any of the art so far for Spider-Man, so I don't know what to think. I'm hoping Avatar is a lot better. So we shall see on that. Yeah, I'm not a superhero follower. If you are, great. I hope it's a good set. I'll have for sure play packs. I think I'll get an order in for that. But the collectors are going to be out of reach already, and that's dumb. So I probably won't have that. Yeah, they don't. Actually, there's a lot of posts going on about that of like, what do you think about these cards? Most people are like, meh. That's the thing. Ooh, the rest of my play packs are arriving, chat. momentarily. UPS. Well, that'll be all of it. That means all of it arrived between Friday and Saturday for once, as opposed to, I don't know, 2 weeks later. Yeah, Forge and Fire and the eBay purchase both arrived yesterday. I was really excited for that. Because I just didn't know how it would turn out. Yeah, chat. Happy to rip, happy to ship, all sorts of good stuff in here. Just showing part of the set with the spiders. It makes sense. They gotta start building up the hype for it. Because that's what, next month? Or no, it's a month and a half out. It's September, isn't it? It'll be here before you know it. I always find it hilarious that they being Wizards, starts their marketing routine in the middle of the pre-release of a set. I'm like, why are you doing this? You should be having full-fledged conversations about the current set and then start your marketing a week later. I'm like, why are you spoiling Spider-Man this week as opposed to next week? But what do I know? Ooh, Midso sneaking in there, picking up. Is that a full box? You want to do? It is. Midso, yo, thank you so much for going in. Do you want it to be a sealed box or do you want me to grab from the shelf? I can grab a sealed box and rip it. It's up to you then. Here, we'll grab this one. All right, we got the sealed box. And do you want to open it? Do you want it ripped? Just confirm that in chat for me, and we can rock and roll for you if you'd like it. Yeah, rip it. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see how we can do for you. Good luck, Midso. Bam. All right. So my two favorite packs are the front right and the back left. So I'm going to snag those and set them to be the last two we open. Then the rest of this, come on. Yeah, right? Galaxy foils. Let's go. All day. All right. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We're ready to rock and roll. Good luck, Midso. Let's see what we can find for you. Come on. Is it going to be another one of those boxes? We had trouble opening some of these. They were really sealed last time. Starting out with a Command Bridge. That's actually a pretty nice foil. Cryogen Relic, Thawbringer, Bombard, Drix, Memorial Team Leader, Honored Knight Captain, Mechan Assembler, Virulent Silencer. We got the Galaxy Mountain. Good start. Love those. Watery Grave. You got Shock to start us off. You got the Srazeril, Genesis Shepherd. Very nice. A little 0-point Ballad. We got Strip Mine and Galaxy Foil. What a first pack. Followed by a Cosmogoyf as well in Borderless Foil. That was a really freaking good pack. Strip Mine and Galaxy. Let's go. That's so cool. That's a great start. That Cosmogoyf looks so good. And you hit the Watery Grave. I know there's going to be a lot of shocks, but I'm still going to top load all the shocks because it's going to be awesome. Woo! Good start, chat. Good start. I like that. I don't even know. The Strip Mine Galaxy might go for a pretty penny. That version I can't scan. The scanner doesn't do half cuts. So I literally would have to type it all out again. All right, here we go. Insatiable Skittermaw, Exosuit Savior, Blooming Stinger, Nanoform Sentinel, Nebula Dragon. A lot of people hated this at the sealed. The Engineering, Emergency Eject, Galvanized Sawship, the Dirgecraft with the Wonderful Planes, followed by a Memnon the Right Hand. I heard a lot of good things about him. Horizon Explorer. Ooh, we got a Godless Shrine. There's another one with a Mana Confluence. Let's go. I'm super jealous of this one. That's such a great art. Followed by the Possibility Technician and an Insect. What is going on? This box is already loaded and we've done 2 packs. Hitting that Mana Confluence. Looks so good. Yeah, jealous of the Mana Confluence. That's for sure. All right. Weft Blade Enhancer. This is a great card, by the way. Mechnozoa, Embrace Oblivion, Lost in Space, Sammy's Curiosity, Pulsar Squadron Ace, Broodguard Elite, Monoist Century, System Override with a Mountain. Starting off with an Extinguisher's Battleship. I love that art. So good. Planetary Annihilation, very nice. Terminal Velocity with a Crystal Quarry, followed by Robe of Stars, poster foil, very nice. I like that one as well. Crystal Quarry is pretty cool too. What got you that Robe of Stars? It's so interesting how it looks. The faded edges is always weird to me, but it still has that old comic book look to it. And Robe of Stars, by the way, Robe of Stars is a phenomenal card in the first place, as the equipment that it is. So congrats on that. We're on a roll here, chat. That was a great poster to get. Come on, it must be bottom day for this box. It is bottom day. Not that I'll remember. All right, here we go. Let's see it. Zookeeper, Mechan's Shield Mate, Germinating Worm, Light Jammer, Auxiliary Booster, Roving Actuator, Reroute Systems, Harmonious Grove Strider, Dual Sun Adept. We got the Island, Terminal Velocity, Patrolling Peacemaker and Extended, Memna on the right hand, and Borderless. That's great. Stirring Wild looks so good, and an Infinite Guideline Station. I don't know that one. 5-color and the art. Not bad at all. Hitting the Memenon. That one. In the right hand and Borderless. Nice. Next one, let's see it. Clue. Slag Drill Scrapper. Cryo Shatter. Dockworker Drone. Divert Disaster Shattered Wings. Full Bore. Tragic Trajectory. Steel Swarm Operator. Seam Rip. We got a Galaxy Foil Planes. Entropic Battle Cruiser looks so good. With a Festering Thicket and Extended. Synthesizer's Lab Ship. Ooh, Echoing Deeps looks so good. Followed by, ooh, you got the Void Altar and foil behind it. Let's go. That's another nice one. A lot of great lands in this. So many good lands. Congrats on that. I even made sure to load up top loaders because I knew I was going to do this a ton. Next one. Let's see it. Got the Thawbringer, Weft Blade Enhancer, Gene Pollinator, Grav Blade Heavy, Caveron Skywarden, Pulsar Squadron Ace, Molecular Modifier, Monoist Century, Broodguard Elite. We got the Mountain. Mutinous Massacre, Depth Shaker Titan, Sledge Class Seed Ship. We got the Hissing Quagmire and Borderless. Ooh, it's in Japanese, so I don't know which one it is, but it's the Mythic in the showcase art. Congrats on that. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That art looks so good. Very nice indeed. By the way, that says Iceman. Is it the End Stone? Thank you, Zenway. That's a phenomenal one then, if it's the End Stone. It says Iceman wins the game, in case anyone wonders. That's what it says. That's what all Japanese cards say. Next, we got Pinnacle Kill Ship, Warplate Pangolin, Ice Cave Crasher, The Operative, Sky Stinger, All Faith Scroll, Fallers Faithful, Rescue Skiff, Meltstrider Eulogist, Planes, Pain for All, Radiant Summon Extended, Singularity Rupture. This is also the Bio Box. It looks better in this one. High Market with a Lumen Class Frigate. Very nice. Huh, that's actually not half bad. 2 casting costs for it, plus that art. Look at that art. Damn. I like that art. Iceman wins Endstone. Unfortunately, it still costs 7 colors because they did put that in English. Or rather, number-ish. Number-ish? I like that. Nope, bottoms. Keep it going. Boom. Mechnozoa. Slag Drill Scrapper. Cryo Shatter. Diplomatic Relations. This is misprinted, by the way. The store had to clarify that for everyone. Decode Transmissions. Dubious Delicacy. Pull Through the Weft. Territorial Bruntar. Gigastorm Titan. Ooh, that forest. Uthros Titanic God Core. I believe that's a good one. The nice mythic planet, I guess. Scouring Swarm. We got the Caveron Memorial World. That looks so cool. With a Dust Bowl in Borderless. The foiling on it is almost scaled. It's not actually textured, but it like the way the foiling is up there, you'll have to wait until you see it. And a Rust Harvester in borderless foil as well. It's almost like hexes, hex tiles within the light beams there. There, I got my words together on what it is. 4 to go still. Pulling well. Still got 4. I think you'll get one more showcase too, depending if that's true. Virus Beetle, Radiant Strike, Bright Spear Zealot, Swarm Color, Nanoform Sentinel, Rayblade Trooper, System Override, Annul, Aaliyah, you got the Swamp, Terra Symbiosis, I love this card. Such a good card. Kilo, Rust Harvester, we got the Meteor Crater in Borderless with a Galaxy Foil Sacred Foundry. Let's go! There it is. Look, Galaxy Sacred never hurt anyone. Very nice indeed. Congrats on that. Is that one as big as the watery? Obviously, it's not the watery, but I was curious if it's borderless Galaxy Foil, I assume. Oh yeah, it is. It's still up there. That gets a hard sleeve. It's actually, I think, a little more. One second, let me get a hard sleeve for it. But that's all trending, right? So it'll depend on what comes out of supply and all that. Very nice indeed. We got to get that into a hard sleeve for you. That's a biggie. It was like 126 is what I saw. Just for a quick little search. Come on, you. I'll go. Galaxy foils are fun. Congrats on that. Coming your way in a nice hard sleeve. All right, 3 to go still. Pulling so well. Congrats. Up next, Dockworker Drone, Gale Blade, Torpedo, Technician, Temporal Intervention, Void Forger, Titan Terrapack, Intimidator, Dawnstrike, Vanguard. Reading is hard. Scoutlander. We got the Galaxy Foil Forest. Very nice. Ooh, the Estrelli Reclaimer. Very nice, Angel. Long Range Sensor. Memorial Vault. We got the Meteor Crater in foil that time. And a Hard Light Container. Ooh, that's even signed, too. That's a nice art. I like that art. Very nice. Got the Angel coming your way. Two to go. My two favorite. Front right, back left. Let's see how they did. Tough to beat a Galaxy Foil, but you never know. Galaxy Foil Shock. We got the Gale Blade, Peregrine Beckoner, Cav Landseeker, Flight Deck Coordinator, Galactic Wayfarer, man, Dreaming Acolyte, Seed Shipper Agarian, Mechan Navigator, Melt Strider Resolve. We got the Galaxy Foil Swamp. Halia, Guide of Light. I like her. She was cool. Uthros Research Craft, Ragsot. We got the Blink Moth Nexus, followed by the Sledge Class Seed Ship, and that art's great. Damn. Very nice. Last, Pack Magic, the back left. Let's see how this one does today. Flip. Frontline, War Rager, Command Bridge, Cryogen Relic, Drill Too Deep, Starport Security, Rayblade Trooper, Halia, Annul, Sammy, another Swamp. Ooh, the Memorial World. That looks so good. I like that one. Solar Array and Extended. Cosmogoyf with a Reflecting Pool and a Sacred Foundry. Wow, that pack was pretty loaded. Wow, that was a loaded pack. Though that did disprove the theory of 2 showcases in every box. So it must be 1 or 2 showcases. Unless I missed it outright. But that was a great box. Congrats on all that. Bunch of shocks. All sorts of good cards coming your way. A couple Cosmogoyfs, which I think is awesome. That Memorial World looks so good. All right, just a quick little recap for you. You had the Memorial World, Cosmogoyf, Reflecting Pool Foil, Sacred Foundry Foil, Estrelli Reclaimer, Meteor Crater. There was another one of those. Dust Bowl and Foil, the Uthros, High Market, that guy, Endstone, Echoing Deeps, the Void Altar, the Memnon, the Stirring Wildwood, the Robe of Stars, so cool. We had another Cosmogoyf, Mana Confluence, absolutely gorgeous. Godless Shrine, Watery Grave, Strip Mine Galaxy Foil, and a Galaxy Foil Sacred Foundry. What a set. Midso, thank you so much for going in. Congrats on all that. Keep an eye out. It will need a signature for your purchase, just for reference, because it's big enough. Ooh, chat. That was fun. Some great hits in there. It's a good box. I like it. And we hit Galaxy Foil Shock. That's the fun one. If you would like some stuff ripped as well, have at it. They are available. I am ready to rip. See, the sign says ready to rip. And all that fun stuff. I'm going to take you back out here to see all the spinnings. All of the rounds and rounds. It is so much fun. Tons of supply available of Edge of Eternities if you'd like to get some awesome art, some cool cards, as well as a little bit of everything else. I will say that Final Fantasy is running out, so if that's still something you're chasing, I'm down to the last few packs of it. All that crazy stuff. Who is this? I have an order in here from P. Cylon, PSI If you're here, I could rip that. It never popped up in this channel, though, so I don't know. 141. Like 20 minutes ago. If you would like me to rip or ship for you, that's fine. It may have been purchased outside of this, outside of the stream. I just never, it never popped up on my screen. It was cool. Good stuff, chat. Happy to rip, happy to ship anything that is available here today. Edge of Eternities, as well as we got some box toppers. Promo foil promo packs or belts, as well as we have box toppers, play set, draft, collector, old school boosters, jumpstart, mystery booster 2, and clue on top of the box toppers and promo packs. Loading it in there. Tons of good stuff. Happy to do anything you'd like. Rip or ship. And all that fun stuff. If you have any questions about products we have, or anything that's good going on, all that fun stuff, let me know. Oh, interesting. Does that immediately? No, we're just short. So if we do another $100, $100 in coupons will become available today, apparently. What is this? When did we trigger this? How did I trigger this? There is $100 in vouchers right now, $4 off 30 or more, in the channel. Oh no, we triggered it. That's why. That it just didn't update the number. So yeah, we triggered that coupon. Right now there is how many of them? 25 available. It is $4 off of 30 or more. So if any of you are looking to save a little bit even, here's your chance. Make sure you go over 45. So here's how this will work. $4 off of 30 is your starting. And then if you go over 45, you save, you get free shipping. So therefore, if you go over that, you'll save somewhere between $8 and $10 if you go over $45, which is pretty freaking good. So yeah, that's actually a really big savings, which is good stuff. Crazy. I didn't realize we triggered that almost immediately. It lasts for a while, but I'm sure it'll get wiped out pretty quick. From people snagging it or any of that stuff. Fun stuff, chat. Ari, I'm not selling the box as itself, like as an independent listing. You could buy, for the collectors, you could buy 12 from what's listed, and that would be an entire box. For the play packs, you could buy 30, and that would be the price. Has anyone bought Shrouded Fable? Just you, Ryan. You're the lucky one. Now I will say that those packs are all outside of a box, so I don't know which box they come from. So if you yeah, for Ari, if you want a box, you got to buy the quantity that is the box. I'm not really a I, I my preference here is to rip and ship, rip or ship. So I primarily have loose packs, but since it's all sealed out there, you could get it. When does live end? When I get bored. Currently not bored, so it could be an hour, it could be 5 hours. It really depends if people buy or not. And then if I end early today, I will do it tonight as well. Just testing different times. I know today, like a lot of people are doing pre-release stuff, or they're at Commander stuff, or all that. So it's slower than I expected, but it's okay. Nothing wrong with that. We ripped a whole box of Edge of Eternities. That was fun. Hit a Galaxy Foil, Shockland, Sacred Foundry, as well as a Mana Confluence, and a bunch of other good stuff beyond that. Tons of Shocklands as usual. But the Galaxies are hard to find. Understand. Yeah, Chad, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Happy to rip or ship for you. Either way. Otherwise, I'm just here trying to figure out why the heck my scanner app is so slow, and it makes me want to probably reset that. Oh, it even says server status is slow. Who knows? Bristly Bill 60. Well, he's so hard to find. I think we've seen one in the last like 6 months. So who knows? So yeah, who knows? Yeah, it does. Definitely does. It so I think that OTJ actually it's been going up. It just hasn't been going up as fast is my impression to it. Um and that's normal actually. Who knows, chat? I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want to rip, you want to ship, take a look at all that different stuff. We ended up with 14, is it 14? 14 flat rate boxes out of our bulk ship. Um, which that includes all the extra little boxes. So that was good, but we need to move this bulk. Bulk needs to go. Worst case, I'm just gonna burn in the backyard. Have a bonfire. That'd be great. That's how I feel about magic cards. No, I'm just kidding. Um, chat, we got draft. Just send it all to me. I've got a crate in the garage. I could load it into the crate. Just gotta find a shipper. It's still there. We haven't done anything with it. Probably cheaper to drive it to you. Yeah, right. You could probably hide inside it. Just throw a pillow in there. It'll be fine. But yeah, chat, draft, set, play, collector, old school boosters, box toppers, bulk fort, right? Promo foils now are available. We've also got Jumpstart, Mystery Booster 2, and Clue, all in Magic. And then, of course, we have some Pokemon available. Not a ton. It's going pretty quick. We've been moving a bunch of it. So, happy to rip or ship any of it. Otherwise, we're just hanging out. Oh, that's what I knew I was forgetting something. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm so sorry. Knew it. Sorry, Chad. I forgot about playing Stellaris during our Edge of Eternity. That is not what I. There we go. We got space music now, Chad. Space. Edge of Eternity. Space music. Bulk instead of Legos. Yeah, exactly. We have way too many Legos. Crazy. Scryfall's just slammed this weekend. What is going on? I can't scan anything. I'm trying to do some cards off to the side here. I also want to rip some Commander Masters, but I know that's a hefty price point for it for draft, but there's not anything I can do about it. It's just so damn expensive. I picked up a couple boxes to try and just offer a good bit of stuff. Who's that? Ryan, sneaking in. Would you grab this time? 10 Shrouded Fables. Let's go. Let's do some more Pokemon. Shrouded. 4, 6, 4, 6, 8, 10. Perfect. For gold. Got it. Gold. Looking for the gold. Going for the gold, chat. So you ripped last time 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's see how we do. There are some coupons that just popped up recently, too, for those of you that are browsing around. Sneasel, Furfur, Detrix, Absol, Genesect, Tenacity, Weevil, Secret Art, Sneasel, and a Reverum EX again? What is this? Basic Energy. You got 2 Reverums now. One for show, one for trade. One to show, one to go. Eevee, Seadra, Krogunk, Stuffle, Weevil, Cassiopeia, Kyurem. Ooh, that Iron Moth and foil looks nice. Slither Wing, the Ancient, and a Caporaja with a basic energy. All right, we got Drowsy, Horsey, Golbat, Axew, Kyurem, Night Stretcher, Yveltal, Cresselia, Zoroark, and a Zoroark. Hey, that's interesting. Chad, I think the Matrix is aligning. Just saying, we're getting a lot of interesting combinations of stuff. We've got Houndoom, Rowlet, Fracture, Persian, Machination, Sylveon, nice. Finding Mochi, Stuffle, Krogunk, and a Cresselia with a basic energy. That's 3 Cresselias in foil. Step it up. Got ourselves a Rowlet, Horsey, Dusclops, Beware, Hypno, Crobat, Machinations, Meowth, Krogunk, and a Ursaluna, Blood Moon Ursaluna, and a Hollow Energy. Wanted to call it Land. That's not right. Meowth, Zora, Varoom, Houndour, Janny, that guy, Slitherwing, Frou-Frou, Horsey, and a Dust Noir again with an energy. Sticky because I tried to peel the sticker off and the sticker doesn't come off nice. It's annoying. Datrix, Stuffle, Houndoom, Frou-Frou, Slitherwing, Cassiopeia, Hypno, Beware, Trogunk, and ooh, Corless's Tenacity. You got a trainer foil texture. Very nice little trainer card. Love to see that. Congrats on that. Three more to go. Let's see it. Varoom, Toxicroak, Dewskull, Beware, Malamar, Sylveon, Evitil, Eevee, Slitherwing, and a Tapu Bulu with an energy. Every time. Get to the foil, and I'm like, oh, let's go. It's going to be shiny, and it is shiny, but it's not the shiny. Persian, Dewscops, Rowlet, Axew, Malamar, Sylveon, Evitil, Houndoom. Ooh, we got the Okie Dokie in the art rare. Or art foil, I guess. Congrats on that. With a Dusknoir behind it. And an energy. We take arts, I think, usually. Okie Dokie. That's a funny name. And last pack magic, let's see it. Dewsclops, Meowth, Zora, Houndour, Corus Tenacity, Hypno, Machinations, Dusknoir, Datrix, and a Reveroom EX in a different EX version. I don't understand why we have 3 Reverooms today, but hey, that one's pretty cool. That was actually a pretty cool Reveroom, but still, it's like, what the hell? The Terra Reveroom, what's the difference? Terra, they both say Terra. It's the exact same thing. It's just different art again. So I think you're a fan of Reveroom, I take it. You are now. You have no choice. Yeah. Ryan, thank you so much for going in on it. Congrats on those. Very nice grouping. Sparkly. The one on the left. Yeah. The one on the left each time. All day, every day. I have no idea what's going on. Honestly, the art cards are the cool ones, right? The art rares. They look so good. Thank you very much for going in on that. I appreciate it. Back out there. The spinner still spinning. Still ready for you to rip some packs. Happy to rip, happy to ship. Whatever you'd like to do. Tons of good stuff to be had. All sorts of shinies coming out of Edge of Eternities with awesome art. So if that's your jam, this is a good opportunity to rip some or ship some. Whole bunch of play packs as well. And, you know, just a little bit of everything. Interesting, P. Smitty. I don't really know a whole lot of the playability these days anymore. I used to play a long time ago. Nothing wrong with it. It's just I feel like they've gone a little bit outside the box sometimes. A lot of bit outside the box. I had a long discussion with my brother about the fact that like the top chase cards are usually not very good at the game, but they're just pretty and everyone wants them for that reason. At least it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! True. True that. Because it could be Yu-Gi-Oh! Not that I have anything against Yu-Gi-Oh! Either, honestly. Eevee, yeah. My wife keeps getting all the Eevees. All the evolutions. Um, that's what we did for her Christmas gift. My brother didn't know it, but I got her an entire set of evolutions from whatever set it was, I forget. And he actually had gotten her a display for graded cards, and I got the graded cards. And I was like, how did we manage to do that without talking to each other? So that was kind of fun. So we got a graded display. And then she ended up buying, because it didn't come as part of the evolutions, but... Do I have more? That's all I got. Everything that's in there is what's left. Yeah, I'm wiped out. Or rather, I don't buy anymore because the price to buy it is too expensive. And, you know, guys, I shouldn't have to mark you up again. Yeah, it's really difficult right now to get Pokemon at a price point that I'm willing to shove in front of you. Like, it's really difficult. I'm not even. I even low cut my Destined Rivals for that. No more restock, not likely, unless I find a deal somewhere or I win a liquidation of an auction or something. I keep an eye on it, but I will definitely tell you that it's not out there for a good price. So more than likely, if I bought it now, the price would go up compared to what it is right now. So that's the hard part. It's no fun. So about a year and a half ago, a lot of this stuff is actually from this purchase. There was Pokemon wasn't this expensive a year and a half ago, and I was able to buy a lot of ETBs and boxes, booster boxes for good prices where you could price point appropriately to sell the packs. And so I still have most of that supply because it didn't sell very much at the showcase we were doing. And now that I'm on TikTok, it's been a great source of sales seeding on TikTok to get myself like up and running, right? So the idea was to uh, be established on here. And why that's not loading. Maybe because the live hasn't ended. So it's good stuff. Yeah. Happy to rip, happy to ship any of the stuff you see in there. Really enjoyed that box we opened earlier of Edge of Eternities. If you want to buy a box of either the collector or the play, the collectors are 12 packs. You just have to buy 12 packs out of the bin or out of the shop. And if you want to do play, it's 30 packs. But it is a very solid set. Great cards in it, some really strong cards in it. And the art is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, chat. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Just hanging out, taking it easy today. All that fun stuff. If you do get the chance and you haven't, chat, hit that follow button. We got 4 new followers so far. We got 222 likes. I got some lightning bolts in whatever that up arrow says. Popular. Going up on the popular list. I like that. So it's good stuff. The video of the what's it called? The Chrome Mox continues to trend a little bit. It's almost 8,000 views. We hit a invention Chrome Mox. That's the most views I think I've ever seen on a video of all of my videos, even YouTube. Which is crazy. And so that's good. Um, and then last week we hit. What did we hit last week? Last week was the Destined Rivals Moltres that was hot. We had a terrestrialized Charizard as well from I forget which set. Um, and then all around we've hit pretty well out of Final Fantasy. Tons of Clouds, tons of Eevees, Buster Swords, Sephiroths across the board. So that's really cool. We finally hit last week. I think was finally hit the Ancient Copper. It only took many cases of collectors and play packs or play boxes. That was pretty crazy. And in general, we've just been hitting well. Today, our top right now is the Galaxy Foil Sacred Foundry. I hit yesterday on my own the Tezzeret and the Sliver Overlord and a Galaxy Foil Watery Grave. That was cool. And just generally been pulling well. And an Ancient Tomb. Yeah, that's a nice one. Definitely like the Ancient Tomb. Otherwise, we just have way too many products now. We're up to 78. I still have sitting over there one, two, three, four, five, six promo pack styles to go. Plus, I think like one, two, three, four, maybe five box topper styles as well. That's gonna be pretty crazy. It's just kind of crazy. Today we'll stream for a little while today during the day, and then tonight at 8 p.m. Central after the kids go to bed, I'll probably come down here and hide for a little bit as well, unless my energy gets the better of me, as we golfed yesterday in the scalding heat. That was no fun. I actually didn't. I usually have fun golfing. Man, yesterday was not that great. The start was okay because it had a nice breeze, but by midday it was. Oh. Plus, everyone was playing slow on the course. They put us. They let a group of 6 go, and I was like, no, you do 2 groups of 3, and it moves along. But nope, the 2 groups of 3 became 6, and so it made our 3.5 hour tour into almost a 5 hour tour. So that was a little rough. And the rough was rough. So I fell apart near the end. Like the last 4 holes, I just my wrists gave out, and it was just not the best round of golf I've had. It all goes downhill. My birthday was Thursday, so it's like, of course, Friday. It would all go downhill on Friday. Yeah, chat. If you guys would like to rip or ship, have at it. Go in that shop, see what's out there. I appreciate the shares. If you get the chance, hit some follows. I like follows too. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. At least for a little while longer. We've got Stellaris music playing, I believe. Hopefully, it's still playing. Which is a space video game. Basically, a 4X style colonizing simulator. The music's great. Hopefully, it's not too loud. If it's too loud, tell me, please, because it sounds okay to me. But here we are. I've been playing RimWorld. The new DLC gives you a grav ship that allows you to basically pack up your colony and move on to the next map and then rinse and repeat. And this is probably the longest I've played a single colony without getting myself annihilated. Or getting bored with it. And it's just really cool to be able to hop between maps. And it does, like, you just go and extract all the valuables out of each map, and you keep flying around and doing that. And I like it. It's very good. Um, yeah, I was playing Warframe before that, and obviously they just had TennoCon, or they just had it. They're about to have it. I don't know, whenever it was. And so there's probably new stuff that I missed there, but I'm not too worried about it. I keep going back for that version of shooters. Um, and I'm doing good not going back to Escape from Tarkov. Every time I watch a stream of it, I'm like, oh, I remember that map. I want to go back. Oh, they put something new in that map. Maybe I should go back and play. And every time, I'm pretty good about it. I haven't done it. How about you, Zenway? Any time to play? Anytime? You been playing anything in particular? Monster Train 2? Interesting. I don't actually know that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember that period of time when the kids were really little. It's a roguelite. Yeah, I would have to play games that gave me the opportunity to pause and get out at any given moment for whatever's going on and step away to deal with them. Now, at least you can just leave them off to the side and yell at them if they're a problem. Right? That's how it works now. I literally got a text at the pre-release. the children earned 7 p.m. bedtime. And I was like, oh, that's a disaster. They went to bed early last night. And they were on their way to getting in a lot of trouble this morning, too, because they're just bouncing off the walls. But, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to rip or ship, all sorts of crazy stuff out there. Happy to do so. Get to that level, right? And well, let's put it this way, because we're not going for round 3, we're at that point now where everything that we do seems to be progress. Yeah. Everything seems to be progress, right? So now it's like I can go do stuff without feeling terrible that I'm leaving my wife behind with the 2 children. And we don't have a little like a little one. So and it was nice like going to swimming lessons and not having to get in the water with them. You just sit on the chairs and let them scream at the the instructors instead of us. So it's just it just has that feeling of progress, right? Maybe it's all downhill, but whatever. Yeah, more independence, right? We start kindergarten for our oldest, so he's gone all day in the fall and obviously spring as well. So that's great. And then our youngest, we're going to put into preschool early to get her started because she's ahead of the game. And so she's gone a half day. So it's like, oh my god, we're going to have like a couple hours of just peace and quiet for once. So that'll be interesting. Um, which I have no complaint about at all. Yeah, chat. If you guys would like to rip or ship, have at it. All sorts of good stuff in the shop. Rocking and rolling through it. We hit some really good stuff out of that box earlier. Could open some for you too. If you have any questions about the products we offer or the process or any of that information, let me know. So yeah, the like with the ancient tomb I got, yeah, that one you can get those in play. So, but you can't get them in Galaxy, and the frequency's down quite a bit. But I pulled one of them last night at my pre-release, so that was 1 and 6. Where'd it go? This one? There we go. So yeah, you can get the which one did I pull? Not the crystal, not that one. The white. Did I keep it even? I might not have even kept it. Oh, I hit this one. So like that's you can get those. Obviously, you can get these as well. Um, yeah, but you can't get them in Galaxy. The other art you cannot get the borderless. So this art you cannot get. This is only in collectors. Yeah, they had a big chart about it at some point. Which, interestingly enough, is fine by me. I'm not as much of a fan of the poster lands as it is. Yeah, they have a big write up about what you can get out of everything. But I'm not a huge fan of the the poster lands as I am the half cut lands. So whatever they want to call it, I don't know. Chat, if you want to rip, have at it. Otherwise, I might take a break, come back this evening, and have some fun for the late night hours. I know that it's pre-release weekend, so a lot of people are out and about, but you never know. Yeah, I do too, 100%. It's cool that Lauren got one, but the that art, I prefer the art I got in non foil. So it, like I was saying earlier, it really feels like the foil's a little more foggy this print, but it may just be my, I don't know, maybe my eyes are foggy for all I know. Um, but it's a little odd. But we've been seeing that more and more. I feel like they don't put any effort into their foiling anymore, and that may just be that. Yeah. Any which way, it's still awesome. You got one, and that thing probably is actually. You know, it's funny. The one you got is probably worth more than the one I got just because of its rarity. Whereas the one I got, you can get in a play pack. So it's awesome. It's a huge hit. They reversed it. Yeah, true. Who knows? We'll see. Chad, I think it is a good time that I'm going to go take a break. I will be back on this evening, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, to do some more rip and ship. Hopefully, everyone's bored at their pre-releases and needs to rip some packs with me. That'd be cool. Whatever works. So yeah, all this stuff's gonna ship on Monday, obviously, because I will miss the post office. Uh, right, Big Country? No, you totally need it. Believe me, there's some great cards. It's been so good. But I will totally be back on. Unless Burned is for birds wants to grab something. But last call on any other products that are in here. It's weird how I get pop-ups of all sorts of information that people are doing in the shop, and I don't know how much of it is true. It's so weird. But yeah, chat. So this evening, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will swing back in. We can rip, we can ship any of the products that we've got. Doesn't have to be Edge of Eternities, but I'd be more than happy to. So with that, have a great rest of your afternoon, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, all. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll pop it back in 8 p.m. Central tonight. See you then. Bye.